And I'm back with the chaos of Springville. As you can see, no change in the traffic situation down by the harbor. So, yeah, welcome back to my channel. Sorry for being gone for a few days. We had a Easter vacation, Easter break, and we went traveling to Sweden, and we enjoyed some days here in Norway at our house, and we got sick. So the Easter break was extended due to my 2 year old being sick and not being able to go to her daycare. And I have also caught some of that virus or whatever she got. So my voice is kind of rusty. But yeah, we're playing City Skylines 2 and we are building the city of Springville. I have pondered upon giving up the entire city due to the amount of chaos that has arrived to our city. But yeah, my solution to the traffic situation was to place down another road over from the industrial area, over the water, through the island in the middle, and down to the harbor. But that's not the solution because that just transfers the traffic to that road. It just doesn't solve the jams. It makes the highway clear so people can travel on that one, but please, if anybody has a solution to this one, could you just comment below, please, and nudge me in the right direction? Because right now I'm going to close my eyes. It doesn't exist. This problem doesn't exist. So yeah, closing my eyes right now and just it it's not a problem. It's just there. Yeah. So over to other problems that I might be able to fix. It's the problem with the pollution, the air pollution, going from the industrial area over to the residential area. And my fix to that one is just to replace the residential areas with commercial areas. It's not a great fix. It's not like genius, but at least it's a fix. I can fix that one. I can make the problem disappear and I can place down houses other places. But yeah, close your eyes to the problems over at the harbor and fix the other problems with not so genius methods. That's the greatest stuff I've heard today. I haven't heard much today because I slept in and my kids are gone from the house, so I didn't hear those geniuses speak in the morning either. But one problem out of the way, the air pollution, or the air pollution isn't gone, but the complaints about the air pollution, that is gone. That is good. And yeah, looking over at the oil fields where also placed down some industry. I'm not sure what happened there, but they just abandoned the place. They didn't want to be there anymore. I don't know why. I didn't notice anything happening over there. That might be due to me being fixated on the harbor area and neglecting the oil fields. So yeah, I had to just delete them and try to make them grow up again and see if or build up again and see if that will fix or if it will happen again. I don't know. And yeah, if you're new to this channel and my gameplay of City Skylines 2, I'm not an expert. I'm I do not plan ahead. I keep changing my opinion on where things should be, and I kind of need help figuring out how to play past the stage where I'm at now because I have been wondering about just deleting or not deleting but abandoning Springville because this is getting too complicated for me. And I think there is fixes, and I have seen a lot of YouTube videos of other people playing through City Skylines too, and I'm just amazed of how great players out there are handling the traffic, handling the zoning, handling everything. And just it seems like they have a plan. And I someday maybe I will get to that level. But right now I haven't played a game that has this many people living in the city. So it's kind of a new thing for me. So if you're disappointed and tuning in expecting greatness, this is probably not the place for you to be. If you tuned in and want to see somebody struggle, this is the exact place you should be. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. And if you want to help me, this is a great place to be. If you want to share your knowledge of City Skylines too with me and maybe other people like me struggling, playing because you think this is a great game and you want to be better at it, please share whatever you have to share with me and maybe others reading the comments so we can be better. Because as you can see, also here, I started a new residential area of the city over where I had the sewer system and all the some of the city services before. And I tried being good at placing down the roads. I think it's some of the best roads, or not the best, but it's some of my better work here over. But I still had to place down a misplaced roundabout because the cars were just they were turning around, and I might be able to control that with the signs, but I don't think that will fix it. So my solution is to place down a roundabout about here. So yeah, I'm not the best at road constructions. It's a good thing that I'm not working with the roads in my real life because that will be kind of messy. But I do love a good roundabout because in Norway we have a lot of roundabouts. I think we are a roundabout land. Even if I travel the highway outside my city, there's a roundabout in the middle of this highway almost, and I can understand that is not the best solution. But yeah, roundabouts is my go-to thing when there is traffic jams on roads because it just seems like it will help the traffic flow more than the red lights or the traffic light deciding who should drive and not. I don't know. But yeah, the closing my eyes to the harbor stuff, I can't do that. I still have to go down there and just see how is the traffic now, because when you place down a road at first, the road will be used by more cars, and I think that will cause traffic jams for a moment, or for the first period of the road being placed, and then it will kind of normalize. But this is not normalizing this, or this is the normal, but it's not improving. And I do actually try to figure out why it's not improving, or why there's a constant chaos of cars. And I think maybe if I just delete some of the industrial buildings that are sharing the road with the harbor, maybe that will help because that will not make the cars drive that way. But I also made that road a one way road, so cars will drive there to get into the other side of the industrial area, but at least they won't stop and drive into the industrial area and out of the industrial buildings. So that might help the situation. And I don't know if that is placing down the offices like I'm doing here, if that is a good solution, but at least cars won't there won't be the same amount of cars driving into the offices because I don't want to leave that area empty. Maybe I should leave it empty. But right now I don't want to leave it empty because I also want some office buildings down by the harbor. So yeah, might not be the best idea to place it down, but it is something to fill that area. And maybe it's not necessary to fill that area. Maybe it's just an obsession in my head that I need to fill all areas. I don't know. But it's kind of strange also that the demand for offices it just went through the roof, or not through the roof, but it went up a lot when I loaded the game again. Because in the start I was playing one evening, and the next day when I loaded the game, the demand for offices were really high. So I don't know, I don't understand why that is happening. And I would I would really like to understand why sometimes I feel like the demand changes when I leave a game and log into it again. I Is that something, or is it something wrong with my game? And I'm sorry if I'm coming off negative, if you get negative vibes from me playing it's or commenting it's I'm not negative, I'm just frustrated. Just to make that clear. I still love the game, and if you look over at the urban area, it's coming along quite nicely, I would say. So it's not all bad, and I do manage to do some greatness in the game, I would say. And again, sorry for my voice. It's the viruses. I'm trying to drink tea, but I don't like tea, so and coffee tastes bad, so you will just have to live with it as long as I have the stuffed up nose and lungs that I'm having right now. But yeah, also trying to. I couldn't quite get rid of the roadside parking in this area, not in any area actually, but trying to either place down the trees by the roads or the grass by the roads, or even making the pavements bigger to avoid having the cars that are parking alongside the roads. And I have placed down quite a lot of parking lots, so the cars should be placing or should be parking in those, I think. But I guess some people are just lazy and wanting to park outside where they work or closer to their work. So yeah, trying to get rid of the roadside parking is what I'm doing when I place down the trees and the larger pavements. And the larger pavements, they are quite needed because there is a lot of people walking around in the city also. And I have tried making it so that they can walk and they can use the public transportation options that are in the town. We do have the trams, we do have the subways, we do have the buses. And yeah, so larger pavements they are needed because there is a lot of people walking, and I don't want pedestrian jams. Is that something? I'm, I'm not sure. That would be quite fun if you had a sign over where pedestrians are walking. As you have the traffic jams, you have the pedestrian jams. People just walking in queues. Yeah. But I'm also kind of complaining that I'm struggling with the city, and this is just a fix to try and not have the cars parked by the roadside. And I feel like I have a love hate relationship with the Springville. You might say it's like a marriage. Sometimes you love them, and sometimes you just don't love them. Your spouse, that is. And I feel like that is kind of the relationship I have with Springville right now. It's not that I want to abandon my husband, but yeah, if you're married or in a long-term relationship, you would kind of understand what I'm talking about. It's not every day isn't just roses and stars in your eyes and everything. And that's the same thing I'm feeling about Springville, because I guess jumping into another game would just lead me to the same problems. And that is why I'm trying to tweak some, but I don't want to go in with the larger tweaks to correct some of the mistakes I have done previously in the game, if you understand what I'm saying. I don't know if I understand that, but at least not the comparison to my marriage, or not my marriage, but a long term relationship or a marriage or someone you really, really love, and you just sometimes you're not feeling it. And that's what my feeling towards Springville right now. I'm not loving it, and it has gone on for quite a while where I'm not loving the city. But can I fix that? Or is the grass greener in another city? Yeah, but while I was going on about love hate relationships, we reached milestone 15, Metropolis. It's now a big, 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 big city. And I have to expand on some of my city services, like I placed down the hospital. And I also have to figure out with the sewer and the water situation in the city. I also unlocked the larger water pumping place. I don't remember the name right now. Sorry, but yeah, that one I will have to figure out where to place it and how to place it, because I think we will need that one as we're now approaching 100,000 people living in Springville. And yeah, as I said, I haven't played one game before, or I have played many games, but I have abandoned them before I reached this level. I had one game go up to 77,000 people living in the city, but not nearing 100,000 people living in the city. That's really new and exciting for me. So I have also never unlocked the tourist attractions, which I also unlocked with the new development points, and trying to place down some of those also. I said in a previous episode, who would want to come to Springville just to be stuck in traffic? And yeah, it's still the case that people will be stuck in traffic, but I think this is a nice addition to the city, because I think that there are people visiting the city, and also the citizens of Springville, they should have something nice to look at and be proud of in their city. So placing down some of the tourist attractions will be something I will do in the game also. So I am happy with the city also, just to let you know. And but we are getting a lot more buildings being abandoned, and I'm not sure why. Um, I guess it's due to people not being that happy. Although they are happy overall in the city, people seem to be happy. We have some of the high rent problem, but yeah, more abandoned buildings also causes me to tear down the buildings before they fall down. So I placed down the tower, the tourist tower, the big one, like the CN Tower, maybe. I don't know the name, but I also wanted to place down the statue, trying to place that one in the old part of town, because that seems to be, for me, it seemed to be fitting in that area with the architecture and the style of that area. That will be great to have over there and have the high tower over in the urban area where there is also a lot of other high rise buildings. So I spent quite the while trying to figure out where to place down that statue, and I was all over the old part of town trying to figure out where does this one fit because it's kind of big and the buildings in this part of town isn't big, not many of them at least. And I kind of wanted it to be close to the university or the college, but it just didn't seem like a great placement for it. And I was also wondering if I should place it by the pedestrian bridge that I made in one of the first episodes of this playthrough or let's play. But no, it I thought it wouldn't look very nice there. And also by the college, I really want it to be by the college because it feels like it's the right style to be by the college, and I almost placed it down. But then I changed my mind and put down the pool. So, yeah, no statue this time, just a lot of time wondering where to place it down. So, yeah, no, just a place for people to swim. And it's kind of not the greatest placement for the pool either, or the swimland, or whatever that one is, but it is what it is. It's placed, it's staying there now. And with that one placed down, I will end this episode here. I would like to say thank you for watching. If you do like this video, please press the like button. Do subscribe to my channel for more gameplays or playthroughs. And do comment if you have anything to say to me. And I would like to say, I hope you have a great day. I'm happy to be back again, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.